Okay, let me look. What we got going on? See what time it is. Over here. Got over for 40 viewers again. It's only the second time I've seen that. That's nice. Good turnout. Lots of entrants too. 26 entrants. Which is weird. Everybody does get one ticket free, so if you hit exclamation point ticket, you enter the chance to win anything that can be gifted in the crown store that costs up to 1,500 crowns. Will be doing a giveaway at 5:30. Like I said, I'll host his channel after this, and you guys can go over there. He's actually got a code to give away, so yay for that, right? He's special enough to get one, and I suffer greatly through. But anyway, I'm not bitter.
Have you tried using your PayPal? You do have a PayPal, right?
Oh yeah, I do. Crap. I need to get there too.
That's what I just used, and it gave it to me pretty quick.
Okay.
Like
I'm gonna have to do that again. Because they take it away. You only got so long to do it to activate it. To do that, to be able to use it. They put so much into your account, and then you gotta tell them the amount.
Yeah, right.
Yeah,
God, you forgot.
Freaking forgot. I'm supposed to do that Thursday. Yeah. So I'll probably have to do it again.
An echo chamber in Kitty's head.
Oh no. 1 minute. 1 minute, and I'm going to close the giveaway.
1 minute.
50 seconds.
1 minute.
Exclamation point ticket. If you have the sals, you can buy extra tickets. Exclamation point sals to check how many sals you have. An extra ticket is 10 sals. $20 seconds. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Giveaway is closed. Alright. The winner is
I need to refresh my page.
Fred. Fred, you have won. With a 4.71% chance. Alright, Fred, what would you like? Again, it has to be able to be gifted from the Crown Store, so... Sadly. That leaves you fairly limited, but there are still things in there. There are crown crates. You can get 4 crown crates. There are some DLCs. If you're not an ESO Plus member, you can, and you want a DLC, there are 2 at least, I know, that are 15. Yeah, there's costumes and other things. There are things in there.
I got these names confused.
But don't we all? In the end. Okay, 4 crates. I try not to recommend the crates. It's just it's an easy one to recommend because I do know people like to get them. I'll have you know, I opened my crate and I got 4 mimic things, 4 of those mimic stones. The joy that I had, I can't even express. Is it? Hold on a second. Are they only? Pretty sure. I might be wrong. It's very possible.
Anyone else whisper?
No. Yeah, four crates is 1,500. Or at least that's what I'm seeing. I do believe that's 1,500. Right there. And this is... There.
I need to put those commands on my channel. I keep forgetting to get that command list down.
Oh, the barbarian garments. Yeah. Again, I'm not pushing these crates. If you want something else, let me know. But if you want crates, then that's what you'll get. It is Carl, but you shall fear me is getting ready to do a giveaway. I'm getting ready to host his channel. He's got a code to give away for 1,500 crowns. Also, his drawing ends, I guess, at 5:30. So I'm getting ready to host his channel as soon as I get this. So Fred, is that what you want? Crates? Hold on. I have nothing. Oh, you want the warden class? Okay, yeah, that's a good choice. But what's bad is that it's a choice. Like, I don't know why if you don't get the warden. So what would that be? Upgrades? Gift. What is your at name in ESO, Fred? Is it the same? But yeah, for those still here, stick around, and I'm going to host You Shall Fear Me, and he's got another giveaway that he's doing. So, may want to stick around for that. Oh, okay, hold on.
Oh, hey. Thanks for the follow, Chubby Kitty.
Yeah.
Appreciate it. Oh, wow, I got several people to talk to here.
I guess that's it. I hope so. And I did forget one other thing. I got a drawing for 20k gold also. So let me draw one more name here. Sarkon. I don't know what your name is. I can maybe. Hold R K. No. Share. I do not know. Sarkon, are you? If you're still on, could you tell me your @name so I can send you 20k gold? While I'm waiting on that, I will go ahead and. Oh my goodness, I just realized I reached that goal again. I'll have to change that here in a minute. Let me see. What am I looking for?
Thanks for all the follows, guys. I will catch up with you. Sorry, I'm typing up a storm here.
Alright, let
I
me,
will send you guys a personal message.
how do I do that? Slash. Break.
I do appreciate all the follows.
Shit.
Oh, it looks like it's listening on out here for me. Zuleiko, Fat Thomas, Miss.
Alright guys, I'm gonna go ahead and end my stream for right now. I'll be back on a little bit later. I'm going to host Yusha after me. He's going to do another giveaway. And I
Thanks for the host, Chubby Kitty. Appreciate it. And hello to everybody, and welcome to the channel. Appreciate you all stopping by, and appreciate Sagwad for the host there. Welcome everybody that came over from Sagwad's channel. Thanks for the follow, Fireman and Lord Drago. Appreciate it. One of them weird UIs. Yeah, it was really just for kicks. If you're talking about this right here, the string of tons of numbers there, I just put that out because I just wanted to see a few numbers, and I never did take it back out. Normally I just have 3 numbers. The typical DPS and total damage. For everybody who is wanting to know, you just hit !, raffle in the chat, and that will enter you into the raffle. Thanks, Chubby Kitty. Yeah, I thought it was kind of cool, but sometimes it's hard to know where to place that, to be honest. I'm like, there's so many things going on with ESO, you know, it's hard to know where to put all these things. Yeah, all the numbers floating up on the sides too. Thanks for the follow, Habari, and Ixie. Oh, and plays Syed? Plays a lot, I'm guessing is a play on words. And Fire Medic, I don't know if I thanked you yet. Thanks for the follow, Fire Medic. We got about 14 minutes here, I think. I might give one more shout out here. Where should I do that? What else is popular? Well, Somerset, actually. What the heck am I thinking? I didn't do a shout out there yet. Seems to run into the game chat. Yeah, it does. The problem is like if I pull it up too far, then it runs into my group windows. Like, it's not a problem right now, obviously, but like if I had 4 people in the group, then some of the chat starts overlaying with the group members, and then like if I'm healing, that's kind of a problem. So it's really hard to know where to put it, to be honest. 4 months in WoW before you settled on a finished design. Yeah, I can imagine.
Like those monsters. I'm getting out of here. The island sprung a leak. Run.
Thanks for the follow, Leanine and Fred2932. Still a rookie at advertising. Thanks for the follow, Passive. And Forsaken, I'm guessing. Is it play on words there? Forsaken, or spelling, I should say. If you just popped in, just like Passive there, that did just type !! raffle, and that will enter you into the raffle. We got about I think about 7-8 minutes before I draw. And, you know, I did this yesterday and today, and it just now occurred to me that that's kind of misleading. I want to be honest with myself. That statement's kind of misleading. I should say win 1,500 crates, because not everybody is going to get 1,500, or not crates, but crowns. Not an actual guild. That's clever. Does it fit next to the chat by the Drew icon? Oh, you're talking about like right in this space right here, like right where my mouse is here. I don't know. What else shows up there? I feel like something else shows up there. Well, my Magica bar does, but heck, the chat goes over my Magica bar to begin with, so I guess that's not really a big deal. Yeah, I don't know. Let's see what happens. Let me throw it down there. Maybe right around there. Maybe that's better, I'm not really sure. Maybe I will give another shout out here. Well, I started in Mournhold. Maybe I'll do one more there. Oh, yes. It's closing in 8 minutes, actually. I will pick a name in about 8 minutes. Surely do a write-up in the notepad or something that you can just copy and paste. That is true, Habari. I was thinking about that, actually. If I could think of a way to word it to where it would be more universal, then I might actually do that. Because, like, sometimes it's circumstantial, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, you might be giving away something different, or you might want to word it a little bit differently for whatever reason. With that much harvest map. Yeah. Well, I mean, my PC is pretty something. So, not only that, but you do know that you can expand the memory that your scripts use. I would have to look up the instructions again. It's been years since I've done it now. But there is a way that you can expand the memory that your scripts use. It's actually a very important thing to do, because if you don't do that and you use several add-ons, you will tank your memory, because what it's actually doing is limiting the amount of memory that you're able to use. So even if you have, say, 16 gigabytes of memory, you're only able to use, it's very little. I want to say like the default's 256 megabytes, I think. That it allots for add-ons by default. You told him 3 weeks ago and he still hasn't done it. Where are your styles when you need them? Yeah, I don't have a full-fledged system up and rolling yet. I'm going to try to develop that soon, though. There's a lot of things that I want to try to develop. I'm going to try to get some better artwork and stuff in place too. I just recently redid my logo, actually. That's amazing, Kitty. That's cool. Yeah, anyway, long story short, I still have a long ways to go. So it's going to be a lot of writing, because I want to actually develop a lot of things too. As usual, I kind of put myself in way over my head, because I want to actually get into the coding aspect and try to develop some really unique things for the channel. Tell her she's slow because it was weeks ago. Well, that's not nice. Oh, thanks for the follow, Zarkon. That wouldn't be a Voltron reference, would it be, Zarkon? I can't remember if I typed this yet. Okay, we're down to about 5 minutes. Coding isn't hard, just start with Java. I didn't think you could use Java. I think, well, I guess it probably depends on the program that you're using. But with the program I'm using, I think I can only use Python. Yeah, it all depends on the program. Yeah, that's what I figured. There probably is. You know what? On that note, I should probably look into one that runs Lua script. Surely one of them does. Lua scripting is what I'm used to. Well, I say used to, and I haven't done it for months, but I used to do it. I used to do a lot of Lua scripting for another game. Your hubby works on PC and does low coding, do programming and criminal stuff. Oh, that's interesting. Yeah, if you have not done so yet, type !raffle to enter the raffle. That will enter you in for a chance to win this 1500 crown code. It is a code, so you can add that to your crowns. Had to buy the last piece from a trader. Wow. That's rough. Yeah, no Sal's here. I do have a point system, but it's not really functioning yet. Like, they're there, but I haven't really fleshed it out. It's just basically there. That's about it. I do plan to flesh that out here fairly soon. Very small pockets. Okay, we got 1 minute. This is the last call. Everybody who has not done so yet, type !raffle to enter the raffle. And I will be drawing a name here in just a minute. Thanks for the follow there, Jethris. Appreciate it. Ah, and Kalu. Thanks for the follow, Kalu. What's up, Kalu? Alrighty, I'm going to draw now. Once again, !raffle to enter the raffle. It is already started. I'm drawing the name now, so get it in now. !raffle. Thanks for the follow, Arbitrary. Alrighty. Okay, here we go. Drawing the winner. Looks like passive rage, okay. Passive rage. You won the 1500 crown code. Congratulations. I will whisper the code to you, I believe would probably be the best way to go about that. Thank you everybody else who had entered. I will draw again if you didn't notice on my page there. I have another drawing here later for a free copy of Stardew Valley. If you have not already gotten that game and you are interested in that game, you might want to check that out here soon. It's going to be at 7:30, basically 2 hours from now. 7:30 EST, and that drawing will close. That will close at 8:30. My stream for ESO is not over yet. If you want to stick around, that would be great. I'm going to try to do these pledges. And if you are still around, Kitty, we will do those pledges together then. Okay, let me find Passive Rage. Kitty needs more kittens. Can you verify that I just whispered you there, Passive? It is on Twitch, actually. Not on ESO, to be more specific. Passive, are you awake? Okay, I didn't figure. Yeah, again, sorry for the slight disorganization and everything there, and not having a fleshed out point system. I'll try to correct these problems soon. Oh, passive rage 1. Leaning. Oh, you don't have a point system either. Yeah, like mine is technically in existence, but it's not real. Like it needs to be, yeah, it needs to be thought out. But I cannot get passive to answer. Are you awake, passive? Oh, did he? Oh, you did? I don't see it. That's weird. Huh. My bad. It doesn't show it. I only see my message. Huh, let me refresh. There we go. Yeah, they showed up now. Sorry about that. That's weird. Yeah, I had to refresh. Got blocked and banished. Alrighty, yeah, you'll just want to enter that into your account. And on the redeem code line. And that should give you those crowns. Once again, congratulations. Yeah, Twitch lag, not fun. Yeah, I don't understand that. That's weird. Like, and I didn't even see his message in the chat. Like, I'm looking for that now. Because I thought I was paying close attention, but I didn't see it. Yeah, I'm still not seeing it. I mean, how long ago was it? Yeah, I just passed out where it picked him. Yeah, it's not in the chat at all for me. That's weird. Zost even in Twitch. Apparently so. Yeah, you're not even, I mean, until you just recently said that you replied until. That's the only message I see. That's kind of discerning. Kind of concerning, rather. Okay, let's see which, oh, I'll try to solo that one, because that was from last night. I don't want to drag anybody through last night's, pledge. Four replies before? Wow. Wow. Well, I mean, obviously it's not going to be on my main page now, but I have another alternate monitor up, and I don't even see it on there. So the whole chat should be on there, and the only thing I seen was I replied until too. That was it. Wherever you shall wants to drag you. Well, Spindle Clutch 2 is also probably not going to be too fun. I mean, I could probably use the help. It would be interesting to solo, but... Have you done the pledges yet, Kitty? I guess I could ask you on here. Might be quicker. They nerfed you. I do have a time limit because I want to be on Stardew here by about 7:30. So I want to give myself a few minutes to set that up too. So I need to try to get off here, off ESO by about 7:25. I would say give myself a few minutes to make that transition. Oh, you're too small still to do pledges. Yeah, I forgot. I forgot what your level was. First of all, we need to group. And what's the first one in line? Fang Lair? Oh, that's gonna be fun. Bang Karai. Passive med. Passive med is what he should now be known by. Okay, this might be difficult. I am traveling to Fanglair now. How's everybody doing today, by the way? Everybody having a fantastic day? Yeah, matter of fact, I could even kick my brother out of the group here. If anybody else wants to join in, you can. I got one slot open here in my group. What's BSW? Oh, sorry, Ice Queen. I just closed the raffle a little bit ago, about 15 minutes ago. And I don't have points here yet per se. They do exist, but I haven't really fleshed my point system out yet. And it's not going to be SALs. It's probably going to be something else. Right now, it's actually... I think it's just points right now is what it's called. Oh, Burning Spell Weave. I gotcha. Ruffles. Oh, I just now seen the whisper. Okay, so... Anyone else want to join the Fang Lair run? I was actually thinking that, Kitty, so that actually pretty much confirms it. I think they will be called Fears. That's a second on Fears. I think that's a good idea. Alright, Arbitrary, if you want to whisper me in ESO there, whisper me in game, I'll get you an invite here. There we go. Arvid. Alrighty. As soon as you get on in here, we will get this dungeon rolling. Yeah, exclamation mark fear. Yes, the raffle already happened, Ice Queen. Sorry about that. Passive there won the raffle. But I will be doing another raffle here around 7:30 there. Well, I actually screwed this raffle up, to be honest. I'm not used to doing raffles, so I'll try to do it better on this next one. Because I actually got the time wrong. I meant to end it at 5:30, not begin it, and I wrote on my events that I begin it at 5:30. So I kind of messed that up. But on my next raffle tonight, it's actually for a copy of Stardew Valley. Oh, we're all in. But yeah, I'm going to do a copy of Stardew Valley giveaway here. It will be between 7:30 to 8:30, and I will be playing Stardew during that time. And yeah, if you're interested in checking out Stardew, or thought that you might be interested in trying it out, it might be worth sticking around for that, or show back up around that time. Either way. Here, we'll do a ready check. Everybody ready? Yeah, I really like Stardew myself, so I thought, yeah, maybe I'll help get somebody else a copy of it who's interested in it. Yes, the one with the piggies and cows, kitty. Let's see if anybody doesn't move. Okay, we're moving. Yeah, roll. That'll show them. And you will take a bath. Whoa. Something hurt. I'm actually running a, I think it's the GTX 1060 i7 processor, 16 gigs of RAM. I forget what the RAM specs are. Not anything too special. Not really high end or anything. The best part is basically the graphics card and the processor. Looking for Calurian pieces. Alright, I will check at the end of the dungeon here. I guess I should say that in group chat. Yeah, the i7 definitely helps. I also have a solid state drive. But I'm not very happy about its size. I've got a little puny 120 solid state. Okay. Is this where we go? Well, somebody can open the door, but not me. Yeah, I thought so. Yeah, I'm not sure what's up with that. Like, I noticed it when I've had my volume on doing an audio check. But my brother was saying I sound fine, so I thought maybe it was just an isolated incident. Like, maybe it just does that for me. But is everybody else only hearing me on the right side? Because I did look into that a little bit, and it claims that the fix to that is simply making it stereo channel instead of mono, but the problem is it's already on stereo channel. Yeah, only the right? Yeah, that's what I thought. Wow. That's irritating. I'll have to look into it some more, I guess. But yeah, the fix that I've seen for it said that you just want to check your sound channels. Whoa. I should pay attention. Oh no, passive won the raffle there, digestive square. Or squire, it's not square. I can read, I swear. Well, these guys just aren't very nice. It looks like our group has some pretty good killing power, even without me. That's always nice. Unhand me. Ah, narrowly escaped that. Big pools only. Yeah, I will look into that some more here, possibly later on tonight. Try to figure out what's causing that audio issue. I mean, I guess it's overall not a gigantic big deal, but it kind of is. How do you run and type? Yeah, I was gonna say you can hit the auto run. The number lock key, I think, is auto run. Of course, you'll have to steer. This is not vet mode, actually. It's just normal. I'm gonna guess it's Obama's fault. You know, I mean, maybe. I'm not gonna say it's not. Because there's always that possibility, you know. Hey, running off the cliff might be a good idea. I never thought about that. Yeesh. In the beginning, when this dungeon first came out, that was a pretty chronic issue. I think that they've actually made this boss a lot easier, because I remember he used to make you run off the cliff quite a bit. It wasn't hard for that to happen, I'll just say that. It definitely was not difficult for that to happen. So this way? Yeah, I think so. I'm not the best navigator in the world, because normally it's not me that's navigating. I was explaining this just last night, actually. That normally it would be Salgwad navigating, and then I can just blame our state of lostness on him. But if it's just me navigating, then I gotta blame myself, which, you know, that's just not fun. A high school? Take a bath. Where'd the high school go? None of you are welcome. I might not want to stand in all that. Man down! Man down! Abandoned ship! To be honest, it would be quicker for me to just kill the boss. Personally. Now, if anybody else has a fast res, that's a different story. But my res takes about 5 minutes, and you come back with like nothing anyways. My res is awful. There we go. You find Ulfnor. Ulfganor.
And what are these two without the third? Incomplete, ancillary, superfluous.
Ow! Ow! Help! Oh, I was gonna say thank God he saved me, but then he came back after me.
It's me again. I'm here.
That's weird. How can that be possible?
Oh, you know.
We're running a Fang lair right now.
I bet you are.
Well,
That
they
sounds
are.
like-
I'm just laying here dead.
Classic you shall.
I didn't think he was going to try to hit me again, but he came right back after me. Oh, someone else is dead? Where be they? Whoa. They're about to all die. Ah, I forgot I can't take that. Even if I shield and block.
Yeah, I try to get used to rolling away from it now. But roll is also difficult.
It literally sounds like Sal's on one side of the room and I'm on the other. Yeah, see, they're saying that they all have the same issue, that I come through the right side.
Yeah, you do. When I listen, I'm using. I forgot I'm on raid call. It's not that way, but on your stream, yeah. If I'm just listening to that,
I gotcha.
that's why I didn't notice. But I just noticed it a little bit ago when I went to your stream, listening to just the volume on that. Yeah, you just come through the right side.
Ah, I didn't see him getting ready to do that.
I don't know why that would be, but
Gotta get that guy chained. Yeah, I don't know. The only issue or the only solution that I found does not really apply to me. So I'll just have to dig some more, I guess. But yeah, I looked it up when I discovered it, and it said that, make sure your channel is set to stereo, your audio channel, instead of mono, and which it is. So I don't know. It's very strange. 60,783 uppercut. Wow. Ouch, indeed. Try mono then. Yeah, I mean, if the reverse is true. You never know. Or maybe I just need to switch it and then switch it back or something. I don't think I even tried to do that. I can't remember because it's been a little while. It's been a couple weeks since I discovered that. I'm thinking it might have to do with the new stream software that I'm using, which would be kind of unfortunate, but not the end of the world. I don't have to use it, I guess. Just the software I'm using, though, comes with some some neat overlays and stuff that are already built in. So that's kind of cool. That's basically the only reason I'm using it, because I kind of.
Speaking of that,
huh?
Remember I told you I was having trouble with getting that on?
What do you?
The Streamlabs OBS.
Oh yeah, yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Then I just noticed that my computer decided to just go ahead and set it up anyway.
Oh, well, that's nice of it.
It just does it. I tried to do it, and to no avail. And then I just get on one day, and there it is. It's all ready to go. It's pretty good, I guess. Still, though, I'm not using it because I don't. It doesn't do anything more.
Yeah, I mean, it kind of does, but it kind of doesn't. Like, basically everything that you can do with it, you can do with regular OBS. It's just a matter of it's built in. Yeah, that's
right, and I've already got mine set up.
Right, and if you've already got everything that you want set up, then it's kind of a moot point. The way I looked at it was like I didn't really have any overlays, so it's already built in. And then I also figured, it's kind of something that might be the future app to use, because it is just starting. It's a new app.
Yeah.
So it might be that later down the
I
road
got
it's
it,
even
so-
better. Do not trust a program that fixes itself.
That's most of everything I got.
It fixes
It
itself or
doesn't
else.
work. It doesn't work, and then eventually it just does. My Elder Scrolls is that way. Getting it to go. My
Whee!
the shortcut for the desktop, that icon, I was trying to use it. It wouldn't launch. I had to go in and just bypass the launcher. And then I was like, well, I guess that's not a big deal. But then one fine day, it just started working. That's good. Now, let's see what the vampire perks actually do. Like, does being a vampire... I mean, what do I have to look at here? World...
Where is the kitty?
Increases magic and stamina recovery, I guess.
Whoa, that was rude. Oh, there she is. I got her.
Reduce damage.
Ta-da!
Still lose quite a bit.
Check out Undeath.
Yeah, Undeath. Yeah, that's pretty good. That's a pretty good thing.
Here, I will just... Razio...
There'll be plenty of time for regrets when you're gone. Now to ensure this dragon stays buried for a very long time. Breath of the tricky god, breeze of the far shores, carry away the lingering light that clings as severed skin to this world.
Have a snarky merchant? Well, you know I do.
Oh my lord. I love afflicting people with disease and causing them poison. Some of the best things that I can do, and apply physical damage. I love to do those things.
I feel like I missed part of that comment there, Passive, because it went from check out on Death to Great Perk to those are the two main bonuses. Also, Darkstalker for Sneak Thieves.
Yeah. Yeah, it's got some perks. It doesn't. Well, I mean that does actually too. That helps me stay alive to get that res. I'm a good. That's gonna be so horrible. Whenever I can finally write the story the first book, and actually it's probably gonna take. Let me see. When does hold on? I can't remember. Do I have it up? No. That makes sense. My computer probably reset and started up, loaded everything, and all kinds of things it did by itself. Lovely. Well, as long as nothing's wrong with it, I guess it's okay. Except for it didn't. Oh, there it is. A notepad. Open. The book. So the second book is Transformation. So, yeah. The second book is when he's gonna become a vampire. So the first book has to explain a lot. It's got to go through many years. I mean, skip and stuff. I wonder if I should end the first book where he's on his way back home. Spoiler alert also, by the way. 'Cause I know all you people would love to read the book. I don't want to ruin it. No, I don't know. I think I should. Maybe. Yeah, that wouldn't be a bad place to end it. That'd be weird. Good cliffhanger. I wonder how many books end like that. Good. Now I know the ending, and I've got the beginning, the first page anyway, and part of another page. Now I just gotta get all the middle.
Okay.
Who won your giveaway?
Passive Rage.
Passive Rag 3.
Yeah.
Passive Rag 3.
Passive
I
Rag 3.
believe it's... No. You try not to make your viewers angry.
Is your name really Passive Rag 3? This whole time,
Well,
I thought that E
that
was
is
just
real.
backwards.
It's just a handle. It's not his real name.
Make sure nasty newsy. Alright, here, I'll go ahead and get her out.
Oh, you're doing the pledges too?
Yeah. I still have Spindle Clutch too from last night. But I may just forget that. I'm kind of interested to see if I can solo it though. I was going to try that last night. But I don't know. I had a lot of trouble with Valkyrie.
Did you say Spindle Clutch?
Yeah. Spindle Clutch 2.
Oh. Oh, wait. Spindle Clutch 2. See, that's got that. Oh, man.
I can't really remember like what all it's got.
It's gonna have that one boss where you had all those ghost ads first, and then you gotta defeat all that, and then fight him. And you get stuck in that ring. There's nothing that can necessarily where you need, but it would take you a long time.
Right. Yeah, because like
Probably.
level 2 dungeons are practically like vets of level 1, so everything's
Well,
got a
it
lot
used to
more
be.
health.
That's the way it used to be. The version 2s used to be the veteran versions of the dungeon, period. Now you can do vet levels of both.
And Passive said that I actually got his name right, so.
I mean, who? No, I don't think so. He's just being nice.
Just being nice. Are we all here? 1, 2, 3, yeah. I was gonna say, it looks like we are according to the bars, but I only seen 2 of us.
Let's see. Somebody's gonna die, but who's it gonna be? I like to see it. Hey, you guys might survive. Oh, that's just because you got too much damage. And I know there's a delay. So, what I just saw you did a long time ago. That's stupid. I guess if you kill it in 5 seconds, nobody has to die.
If you kill it in 5 seconds. Like, I was trying to remember, like, I know there's bubbles or something around you gotta kill.
Nah, yeah, not that boss. I'll talk about the boss before that. That Wraith.
Oh, okay.
It's got that death beam.
Oh.
You killed him before he did it, so congratulations. You cheated.
Congratulations, you cheated. Oops. Wait, where do we go? I'm lost. Oh, is there a lever? I must have missed a lever somewhere. I thought that was a dead end.
Boo boo. Boo-doo-doo-doo. Yeah, I still need to get Sarkon's a game name. Is Sarkon in your
He was.
chat? He's not no more.
So I don't know if he's still there or not.
I knew he was. I saw that he was there.
Okie dokie.
But I wonder if, like, I know in the game how it works, but I wonder if, like, the lore of a vampire and Elder Scrolls, does it, like, make them stronger?
Oh, I can't believe
Like
I just did that.
Like, physically stronger or faster?
Oh, speaking of the lore, you really gotta like. I feel like everybody does that. That understands the lore needs to really be adamant about spreading that kind of information, because it is rampant the amount of people that think that Elder Scroll Online's lore is jacked up.
Well, it just depends on how you. Well, like, what do they mean by, you know, jacked up or messed up? What do they mean?
Well, I mean, just
It
in
just
general,
doesn't-
they think that basically it's like nothing like an Elder Scrolls game.
Well, I don't see. I mean, it absolutely is. If you look at all, you could say that about all of them. if you look at all the games, every one of them is well, I don't want to exaggerate it, but every one of them are significantly different than the other. Oblivion is quite a bit more different than Morrowind, and Skyrim is that much more than Oblivion, as Oblivion is to Morrowind. And the same with Daggerfall. And Daggerfall varied a lot from Arena. So every game is like that. What it does is lead evidence and credence to the fact that the lore isn't meant to be a concrete as what some people would be used to.
Yeah.
It's meant to be kind of weird like that. It's by design. Even if you think it's laziness and they didn't go back and do it, but every one of them, they've not been able to keep it to tell a consistent thing.
Seems kind of
a story.
Seems kind of
and
unlikely.
they know that it has been a thing that's been criticized about them, yet they continue to do it in that fashion.
Ooh.
So it's by design. And this is not to say that people should feel like super terrible for not knowing that. But at the same time, just look at it for yourself. I don't know anything before Morrowind. I know a little bit about Arena and Dagger. I've never played them, but I know about those games. I know about some of the history because I've done a lot of research on it.
Passive says that Skyrim DLCs does a good job of explaining it.
Yeah, I would say so. What, explaining why the story is the way it is, or?
Yeah, you just mean like explaining the lore itself, or?
I forget some of the Skyrim DLC.
Oh, I just forgot we're waiting on Kitty. Oh, vampires and Elder Scrolls?
Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah, I need to kind of look up on a lot of that. See just how they what they're supposed to be like. Because apparently, even though in Oblivion, the sun did damage to you. I don't know if that's the same case in Skyrim. And it's definitely not the case here on ESO.
That would be awesome, wouldn't it? Like, as long as it's daytime, you're just taking passive damage.
That's exactly what Oblivion was.
Yeah, that would be great.
It wasn't great. It was horrible.
It wasn't great.
It was very much the opposite of great. Running for your life to try to get to a shadow. Run. I'm smoking bad.
That sounds amazing.
I was laying down potions trying to make it to. It was definitely not great.
Did I go the wrong way? Yeah, there's stairs over here. I'll be alright. Skyrim has a different kind of vampire you can become, a higher vampire, I think they're called.
Yeah, they are elder, I think, an elder vampire or something like that. Yeah, I think I know. I never did that. I'm disappointed because I don't think I became a vampire in Skyrim
Huh.
at all. Yeah, I think that's what they should. They should let you do that in ESO. I've gone it. That could be a different form of an ultimate. That bat swarm's
Yeah.
cool and everything, but
That would be cool. Grumpy cat dragons are Kitty's
man,
favorite.
the vampire swarm is just amazing. For me. Again, it helps me do my rezzing.
Right.
Like I should get in the habit of every time when I'm in a group telling everybody, say, hey, let me do the rezzing. Because when I res people, they come back with full everything. And I can do it fast. And I can survive. I can stand there in an AoE if it's not real bad. And I can stand there and get the res done. Whereas other people would have to, you know, they might have to move immediately if they're getting ready to get hit or whatever. I can stand there.
Templar reses for the win.
So are Templars able to do it? Is that why you can res to full? 'Cause I'm still trying to figure that out. How come some people res, you get res, you come back with nothing, essentially. You come back just ready to die again. I'm trying to be nice about it, but it's really...
Oh, I missed.
It's not a... You know what? I mean, I believe you, and I do, sort of, believe you. But I don't believe you at the same time, because... You know what? It might be. I'll just feel stupid. All this time, it was right here.
Yeah, they're saying that Templars have a passive.
Oh, sure is. God, it's right there. At the very bottom, it's Master Ritualist.
Ah.
Increases resurrection speed and resurrects resurrected allies return with 100% more health. 100% more health.
Yeah. They
Zero.
double their health every time they res.
That just sounds weird. And it gives you a 50% chance to fill an empty soul gem on a successful or all this
Oh,
time.
good.
That's why.
That means I don't have to do the storyline.
You really just should. Just because. But then, there you go. There's no reason to pick any other class. Everybody should just pick a Templar. Just make different kinds of Templars. You can make a tanking Templar, a healing, a DPS Templar, and you can do any role you want. You can even have a ranged Templar. You can have a destruction staff Templar. You know, you can have everything you want in a Templar, and when you resurrect somebody, they're not feeling like they want to strangle you because they came back just ready to die again. I want to submit a ticket. See if they can just change all classes to Templars.
Templar has bad DPS?
No, they're just not broken like sorcerers and other destruction staff using people and other. Yeah, trust me, a Templar can do good DPS also. I don't do good DPS with one, but I know people who do.
Next patch, when the restore your execute back to full damage.
still, the perk of just being able to survive and everything, sacrificing the damage for that, you know, survivability is. People need to take more time during dungeons too. I mean, these weren't meant to just you know, completely stomp. Like veterans, like people in their CP, you know, high CPs, a whole group going through Fungal Grotto 1. That makes sense, you know, go through there and stomp out. Okay, that makes sense. But to do that and go through like, what would be a good one? Or like one of these DLC dungeons, like Falkreath or the Fang Lair on Veteran, and just going through there and stomping that, you know, killing bosses before they get, you know, half of their mechanic done. If you're doing that, then your group is broken and probably needs nerfed.
Yeah, I mean, I agree with that, and I also agree with what Passive said, that, you know, you're probably only like 5k DPS off from most people, tops, and it's really just splitting hairs at that point. I mean, like, oh god, you're missing 5k DPS. Like, I think you'll survive.
It's like whenever I'm in a group and somebody's doing a lot of DPS, but then I've got to res them like 2 times every encounter. It's,
well,
it's
yeah,
like, it's a good thing I can do that. What if I was like you? What if I was dressed in rags and had no way of living, but I had like an extra 5 to 10k DPS?
Yeah.
You know, we still wouldn't have downed the encounter fast enough, and then we both die.
Well, it's like you and I have said before, you know, survivability trumps DPS, really. You know, if you're not going to survive, your DPS doesn't
at least
really
one
do
person.
Any good.
There's, I believe, one person should be able to do decent damage. One of your DPS should be able to do decent damage and be able to take a beating at the same time, to be able to be the DPS that can go around and res people when it's needed to be done. Like in Trials, they say, oh, the DPS needs to be resing people. It's like, yeah, but if the DPS is trying to do that, the more than likely they're going to be next in line to die, because, you know, they get hit, bam, they're going to drop. I can res, especially if I have Bat Swarm up. I can get position, pop Bat Swarm, put my res on, and it's, you know, it's a done deal. I'm not taking damage. I'm getting healed while I'm standing there trying. So that's why I like my setup.
Yeah, I mean, I can kind of get away with it because I do have my shields, but without that, I wouldn't even dream of using this spec. Without my shields, there's no way. I would never go with this. I would be right back in my heavy armor, and dual wielding is probably what I'd do. And I'd be doing like 10k less DPS, but I'd be able to survive almost anything.
Yeah, that's why you changed. That's why you changed that one time, because where the shields were good.
Yeah, I was a dual wielder for a long time, and it was because a spellcaster was terrible. I had no defense. I had no survivability. Anytime I got somebody's attention, I was just completely eradicated on spot. It was ridiculous, and the damage didn't even justify it. My damage was terrible too. Like as a spellcaster, it was awful. But you know, now I found a valid spellcasting build to do massive DPS. But you know, if it wasn't for the shields, I still wouldn't do it because I would just be dying constantly. Like I should try the next dungeon without shields, and we'll see how far I make it.
Oh, you'll die every other encounter probably, especially if it's a big group of mobs. I just almost guarantee it. Oh wait, it's banished cells? Yeah. Oh, no, you're gonna do spindle clutch, right? It's
I think I might just let spindle clutch go and then go ahead and do whatever today's is.
the Banish Souls one.
Oh, okay.
If somebody drops in your party, I'll join. But if they
Alright.
stay, then that's. I'm not doing anything right now. So.
I've got to go pick it up. Yeah, Mag's spellcasters basically caught up to stamina DPS. I would say caught up and surpassed if you use this build. Again, to me, it's still kind of splitting hairs because, like, a stamina. At least I haven't found a stamina build that can do more damage than I do. But can they do good damage? Yeah, sure they can. They're going to do plenty enough damage. Yeah, it's to me it's splitting hairs. Some people like those numbers, but it's just kind of perfectionist to me. It's like, if you can kill it in 2 minutes versus a minute and a half, I'm fine with 2 minutes. I really don't care.
Son of a. Yeah. Oh well, whatever. Yeah. I was in Battlegrounds. I did some Battlegrounds last week.
I'll see you later,
And
Albert.
I killed a lot of people. I never won any matches. The groups that I was in wasn't that great. But I was able to kill a lot of people.
Anything I can do for you?
I was getting. I got more kills than deaths, and there was people that died more than me too. I didn't have my my normal deaths, leading in deaths. Very strange. And with all that said, still not winning any matches too. So it was very weird. It's like I did better, but it just didn't matter.
It works out like that a lot. I mean, back when I was actually good, I'd be in matches where I felt like I was carrying my whole freaking team, but we still lost. It's just everybody's got to do really good. If you got some weak links, then you're just not going to make it. You got to have a good team.
You smell like
Oh, that's right. I forgot. I did that. Well, I can find room for one more, probably.
Carrying around 200k like it's nothing.
You do not howl or claw at your face.
Yeah, later, Arbit. If you didn't already leave. Okay, let me forget spindle clutch here. Wherever it is, there it is. And I will pick this up. And you are in game, right?
not enough.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it was good to have you there. It's always fun to actually, meet up and group up with people, run some stuff together. That's always cool. I like to do things by myself too, just to challenge myself, but it is cool to run things with other people. Okay, so banished cells. Oh god, it cost me an arm and a leg. That's almost worth walking to a way shrine.
Yeah, between traveling with fast travel and repairs, way back in the day, you just couldn't even have gold.
That was it.
Constantly
Yeah,
bored.
that was it, man. That was your gold. Traveling and repairs. Forget buying anything. No, you just need your gold to survive. You don't even want to think about buying anything. No, forget about that. You just better
That's
save
why I
all
had
your
to
gold for
make-
repairs.
I just made my own gear. I just picked up and did all that crafting and gathering and made my own gear. I had to. That's a necessity. Why don't you buy that? Well, I would if I had more than 200 gold on me.
Yeah.
I need this. I need this to get to a way shrine.
Now we do have to be honest though, and sometimes I forget about it actually, and that is the fact that a lot of times, you know, you and I were taking on things that we really weren't of the level to take on. So
Oh yeah.
a lot of our repairs came from the fact that we were just outmatched and we were determined to do it anyway.
Yeah, outnumbered and outleveled.
Yeah.
You gonna grab another person, or did you queue us up, or what?
I just went inside. I don't feel like we need a fourth. I mean, if anybody wants to join, that's cool. If anybody want to join from the chat here, we got a spot open. Somebody wants to jump in. Banished cells 1, normal. Just wrapping up my last pledge here. I don't know if anybody else in this group is on the pledge. Well, I think Salguad already did all the pledges. I think I've seen that earlier.
Yeah, I did them already. I'll run them
Kitty
again,
can't
though.
do pledges, so
Probably.
yeah. Actually, it's just me. Just me at the moment. Nowadays, we spend 45k for a glowing flower to put in your house. That's probably a perfect comparison to gold now versus gold then.
Yeah.
Somebody needs to make like some kind of artwork for that. That's a really good comparison. That sounds like a good thing to put up. Gold then.
That's like the first thing that we bought that, well, that me, you, and several other guild people did was get that manor.
Oh yeah.
That mansion. Or that castle, whatever.
Yeah, that was rough.
The Evanhart it was pretty much, we went from poor, or for me anyway, went from just being poor constantly to saving up gold to do that.
Yeah.
And I finally was able to, because I had all the gear that I needed.
All right, arbitrary. Yeah. What's his name? Raider or whatever left there. I done forgot his name. Yeah, Raider. Raziel. There we go. I figured it out by looking at it. Raziel decided to leave too. So yeah, you can jump back in if you want. That's cool.
boom.
Yeah, I don't even know what that place is, Passive Rage. Sears? Cicernos? Ciesaros? I don't know. Oh,
Cool.
my bad. Apparently it's a place that sells sells 4 different luxury furnishings. Some place called Cicernos or something like that. And she she only has 10,000 gold in her pockets. Sad days.
I've only got 35k. Yeah, no, actually, I think it's pretty easy to make gold now.
It really
like
is.
it seems
if
like
you actually try.
It seems
anyway.
like, yeah. I mean, it seems like I give away like 10k, 20k gold, and then I get it back real quick.
Right. I already replaced that 30k I gave you the other day, and all I'm doing is dungeons.
Right. That's all.
Are you on your way, by the way?
Yeah. I will be here in a second.
Alright.
I had to.
I was say you're the last one.
Alright. On my way.
Make most of your from extra motifs and selling masks. Yeah. I always recommend. Now, there's a lot of different ways you can make gold. Everybody knows that, but I personally, when I was making gold for the manor, I was farming Craglorn for the Nern, and that's literally all I did. I picked up, other things along the way while I was farming the Nern to sell and stuff, but primarily it was 90% made from Nern.
As we all are.
Motifs from Kale Collar and Fanglair. You get motifs here? Or not here, but there? I forgot we done left Fanglair years ago. It was only a couple years ago. Each gem gives you 1 motif depending on your group. Takes 20 minutes to sell. Or it takes 20 minutes to get it and sells for 50k. That sounds like it would probably be better than Craglorn if you could do that regularly. Like if that was reliable, yeah, that's probably better than Craglorn. If it's not very reliable, then it's kind of debatable. But you can actually just grind decent gold. I put that to the test a while back. I went to a public dungeon that dropped gold. It was some kind of a pirate dungeon. I forget what it's called now. But it's there in Malibu Tor. There's a public dungeon there. I went there and I just started estimating how much I was getting from grinding gold. And I was getting roughly 1,000 gold per minute. Just from grinding gold. That's not including selling the drops. I'm not even including selling the drops, just pure gold. I was getting about 1,000 gold per minute. So that's not terrible. It's not the best gold in the world, but that's not terrible considering that's just pure grinding. Oh, did anybody hit this button? Oh yeah, I guess we did. I'm only half paying attention here. Did you guys know that you can block that? I know that might seem like a really stupid thing to say, but not everybody knows that.
Yeah. There's a lot of things that's like that. If you can't get out of the circle, blocking is the next best thing.
Yeah. I did it accidentally one day by reflex, and I was like, wait, that worked?
They keep you from getting knocked down.
Right, yeah, which is really irritating, so that's why I did it.
Yeah.
I can keep up my damage, and then I can just block real quick. You know, and keep from getting knocked down. It's pretty nifty. Yeah, motifs are guaranteed and HM only. What's HM? I don't know a lot of abbreviations.
A hard mode, I think. Meaning vet.
Chance to get regular vet. Huh. Oh, hard mode. Oh, like if you use the scroll or something? Use the scroll of valor or whatever they call
Man, I killed myself.
it. Doesn't require HM for guarantee. Scroll of glorious battle. Battle. Yeah, that's it.
If the thing that knocked me down and was holding me down died, shouldn't I be able to get up? For God's sakes.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, you would think so. It's like they just want to force you to use those stupid stamina for everything.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
We found her.
Over there, Ronald McDonald. We found her.
We'll need her before the day is done.
We'll eat her before the day is done. That's really, really terrible what I just said. Considering. I didn't even think about that. Those were just random things. Bloodroot, Falkreath, Malzaton, and Cradle all have motifs from HM as well. Yeah, I rarely have ever done HM. Like, I think, in fact, quite possibly the only hard mode I ever did was probably Fungal Grotto. I'm not 100% sure, but I think that might be the only one I've ever done. Did you guys already beat the bosses?
Bosses.
Aren't there bosses that are supposed to be there? I don't know, maybe
No,
I'm
that's in 2.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say, dang. You do Falkreath, veteran and hard mode, in 12 minutes? I need to see that. You got that recorded?
Not that it probably didn't happen. More than likely.
Video or it's not true. 3 DPS with a tank and a heal. Ah, so you did a 5-man and a 4-man dungeon. That explains it. No, I get what you mean. The tank is a healer.
Yeah, but remember, hybrids don't count. Hybrids aren't real things.
Yeah, no hybrids. Still, though, I mean, even with 3 DPS, good God. That just sounds ridiculously fast.
Imagine 3 of you. It would be ridiculous. It would be ridiculous. It would be stupid. That's what I mean, broken.
That's
Groups like
true.
that are broken.
I've never seen 3 of me before.
Yeah, you gotta think about that. Three people that can do that kind of damage and have easy executes like that would just be stupid. Bosses would just drop like they're regular mobs.
Yeah.
But it's not broken. No. That's just legitimate. It's just the way it
normal.
is. Normal. It's the way the game was intended, I'm sure. I know I would do that. I know I'd waste my time making a whole bunch of mobs and bosses doing all kinds of different things for nobody to see it because everybody just burns it down real quick. Yep. I mean, I'd be happy to know that all my time and effort was well spent.
Personally, I'd be making some changes real quick.
But they wonder why some games, you look at things and they just like, oh, it's like they didn't even care. It's like, well, a lot of players don't care. They don't care to see any of that stuff. A lot of players are here just there to break the game. See what they can do to break it, to make it. And then blame the developers on that. It's like, well, it's their fault. It's their fault. We ain't got nothing better to do than to figure out. Dun 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 dun. Ouch.
Yeah, it's like I was just saying in guild chat there. Seems like it'd be a bad idea for the last boss in Falkreath, but I mean, I guess yeah, like he said, if everybody knows the boss, then I guess you're all right.
Oh yeah, you can do it. It's you just have to I mean, if
Kinda
you
like
can
me
do that
last
much
night,
damage,
yeah.
it doesn't matter what happens.
It just took me really memorizing everything he was going to do. And once I figured out what he was doing at the last bit of his health, and I figured out he was hitting me with that heavy fireball attack without me seeing it. I started looking for that, and then I was all right once I identified the problem. Wow, does he summon mobs? This boss that we were just on? Well, there's the bubbles, or
The bubbles.
yeah, the bubbles are there. Okay, maybe that's what it was. I want to say, how was my DPS that high on a single target? Even with my ultimate, I probably did use my ultimate. Yeah, I think I did. But God, I got 29,268 with a single target. Bubbles. Yeah, I was thinking it was single target for a minute there. But the bubbles probably help.
Okay, kitty.
Just burst, hide, repeat. Yeah, that's true. It's just that, like, I mean, I guess it depends on your builds too. But I'm thinking, like, if the DPS are like me, and you get one hit by virtually anything, it sounds really dangerous. Really dangerous.
Shit, all choked up.
Yeah, it's got me
Just
all
thinking
choked
about
up. Wow. Yeah, I didn't think about that either. Yeah, being able to actually skip phases. Yeah, with that much damage, I guess you probably would. That's true.
But that can be good and bad. Sometimes it can throw you off, and then you think something else is coming, and it's not, and you make the wrong move. But as long as you're still paying close enough attention, it's.
Yeah, that's kind of what I was saying. It was like, it seems dangerous because the faster you burn through the scrap, the faster he's summoning stuff and doing stuff. But yeah, I mean, as long as you're watching what you're doing, then yeah, I guess you'd be all right.
I'll be right back.
Trash
Be
mobs
AFK
would
for a
probably be
minute.
real fast to kill. If you nuke him at 30%, he goes down even faster. Huh. That's interesting. But you get him before he pops his shield. Ah. I see. Oh, that makes sense, yeah. You know, again, this kind of brings us right back to what we were just talking about, though. It almost feels like bug abuse. Like, I hate to sound that way, but man, that's rough. Like, you're burning the boss down so freaking fast, the boss just doesn't even function properly. That's, you know, that's just terrible. Alright, I guess I will leave this dungeon. Yeah, I've actually not done too many, we'll say, really hardcore dungeons. Like, I've probably done, I think, I'm not even 100% sure I think that I have done all dungeons on vet mode, but I've not done hard mode on hardly any of them. Number one. Number two, I've very rarely, if ever, hard to remember, but I don't think I've hardly ever had a really super easy time with any vet dungeon, other than like the really easy ones like Fungal Grotto. I mean, I can solo Fungal Grotto vet, so of course I wouldn't consider that a really easy time, but I can do it. You think DPS should be even higher? Oh, you're just saying to even it more out. Yeah. I feel like something needs to be done about the new people that are coming in, doing super massive damage. I mean, that sounds kind of terrible too, but to me, it's kind of bad for them. Yeah, that may sound weird, but to me, it seems kind of bad for them because literally what you see nowadays is that as you level up, you're getting weaker. And it's really deceptive because it's like, didn't I used to kill these things really easily? Now what am I doing? I don't understand. Why is my damage so low? You know, and as you get higher and higher, your freaking damage just goes to crap. And then you got to figure out, how can I get my damage good again?
I have returned.
Good job.
That's what I do. Ow.
Yeah, exactly, passive. Yeah, like you get to champion level and then it's just like, bam, your freaking DPS goes to crap. And you're like, what the heck? I should be feeling good about my level, but now I feel like crap because it's like, I was much better off when I was level 10.
And what they've done, what I'm surprised I haven't seen more of, is people taking advantage. Well, I mean, there's really not much you can do, really. It's not taking advantage, I suppose. But then again, okay, like you remember in World of Warcraft, and then other games that done it too, where you had those people that would go into the PvP, they'd be at low level, like, well, I can't even remember what level, like 15 or something, and they'd stay at that level. And just do nothing but like the. And it's a similar thing here that they can do.
Yeah, I mean, I kind of thought the same thing. I thought, you know, it is a wonder that people don't try to stay a low level. I mean, I think some people do for PvP. We've seen that. You know, there's people who actually just keep a really high geared level 10 or even lower character just for PvP purposes, because their damage is going to be I don't know, just outrageous.
But have you guys ever played a game where the developers weren't allowed to make it good?
Yeah, I feel like that's all the time. Like, I feel like developers are bound by contract to make their game suck in some way. They're like, okay, everything's perfect. Now, what can we wreck to make this, you know, fit into the policy guidelines?
I was gonna say, me and you both know of a game for sure, a couple of games, and that's Dark Ages and Nexus, Kingdom of the Winds by Crew Interactive. They're not allowed to make those games good. They're not allowed to fix things in them.
Yeah, I mean, it just seems to me like a lot of games are like that. But I mean, those games in particular, yeah, Crews, you know, just like they specialize in crap.
Well, it's like the level 50 club that's worse than the level 95 spiked club.
Yeah, exactly. Dark Ages is the best example ever.
Everybody
of
in the game, and anyone who didn't even know the game but would get in there, everybody knows that the higher level weapon that is a spiked version of the other one would be doing more damage than the other one.
All right,
In this
Passive.
case, no.
Have a good day, Passive. I'll catch you later.
The level 50 club that you get does more damage than the level 95 spiked club.
Right. I mean, there's a lot of examples in that game, but the perfect example
that's
is
just
the
one.
club. Because it's literally
That's just-
the
yeah, that's the
exact
perfect.
same weapon, only with spikes. And it's a higher level to use and much worse damage.
Yeah, there's no reason to be using that, and they've got other ones too, like the big axe is the same thing. They got a
Right.
similar situation with the axe.
Yeah. I don't really have the time myself, but Salguad might. I'm getting ready to. I want to turn this pledge in real quick, but I'm getting ready to convert to Stardew here in about 15 minutes and run the raffle for that.
Time for what is it?
Oh, random dungeon. I think that's what you meant, like Fire Medic, the daily random dungeon.
Oh yeah, me and you need to try to do the Dragon Star Arena in Veteran. Try to get a group together and try to do that. We still haven't done that.
Oh, really?
Not on Veteran.
Huh.
We should try that one of these days. We probably should do another practice run on normal. And try it on Veteran. Actually, yeah, I don't know. I might be getting ready to... I still wasn't quite ready to be playing yet. I basically just got on to try to finish out your stream, and I'll be back on later. Probably I might not be getting back on until around 10, so about 2.5 hours from now or something like that. I'll probably get on stream one more time later.
Alrighty.
Yeah, I'll probably just hop on off here as a matter of fact. So I'll see everybody who's on You Shall Stream here, and another time. Goodbye for now.
Goodbye. Yeah, I guess I'm probably going to get off here too, so I can do a couple things for my next stream. I will put the stream back up in about 15 minutes here, and we'll be streaming a little bit of Stardew for about an hour. I'm going to run Stardew for about an hour and do a raffle for Stardew. If you are interested in Stardew, you might want to stick around for that, or check back here in about 15 minutes or so. I will be opening the raffle for a copy of Stardew. And yeah, you might win yourself a copy of Stardew. Stardew Valley is a really fun game. If you're familiar with Harvest Moon, it's a lot like that. It's really good. I like it. You know, if you like those type of games anyways. It's not for everybody, obviously. But you might look it up while you wait too, if you're not familiar with it. Might do that. Look up Stardew Valley, see what you think of it. See if you want to enter that raffle. Anyway, yeah, I'm going to get off here for now. I will be back in about 15 minutes. Hell yeah. And thanks everybody for all the follows, and thanks for showing up, and yeah. Thanks for stopping by. I'll see you guys in a bit.